Alright everyone, welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. My name is DFree. Here today, we're taking a look at content you guys are familiar with, but also some new stuff, including a new original Goten. So if you guys enjoy, of course, hit the subscribe if you're new for more content. So that being said, per normal, JP got some stuff with that Global got first, but they actually got some more stuff. So I guess this stuff doesn't really matter as much because it's free, but it's a thing. So that being said, I did do a video for LR Mecha Frieza and King Cold. Make sure you check it out. Link will be down below. I'm going to go over a very brief breakdown for this unit. Wicked Bloodline category 3 key 100%. The passive skill is attack and defense plus 66% at the start of the turn. And for each Wicked Bloodline category ally on your team, 20% bonus attack with a maximum of 60. And the unit gets 9 key versus a Super Saiyan category enemy. So overall, that's very, very good. Also, for another thing I do want to mention, the Super Attack raises Extreme Class Allies' attack for 2 turns, the 18 key, and then also the 12 key lowers the enemy's attack. So that's all just off the top of my head, because I did just use the unit. Now, I am not going to do anything as far as like a translation for this unit. This unit is quite old at this point. It's been out for a couple of months now, so you guys should be familiar with it. But that being said, we're going to go ahead and move on from there. Same actually applies to this card because it came out on Global alongside those. But if you like to see gameplay for these, I have done a lot of gameplay. So we have, again, a new Goten. So this Goten was not in the game. Brand new card. It does appear that the second BROLY movie event is going ahead and getting updated in some fashion. The event that did have this Trunks and this Videl previously. Speaking of which, these two cards will be awakening, so we're going to compare them to their previous versions as well. Huge shout out to Goresh for the translations. Here is the Kid Goten base form card. So leader skill is int types enemy attacks, minus 20%. So super attack, huge damage to the enemy. Yeah, that's cool. Passive skill, defense plus 30% if there's one enemy. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and take a look at the the awakening. So int types enemies lose 40% attack. That's cool. I like those types of leader skills. So the super attack causes supreme damage and raises attack. Man, they've been giving some of these, like, for the last couple of batches, they've been very generous with giving these limitless attack and limitless defense bonuses to these units. Like, we had Beautiful Joe, the man, Great Saiyaman 4, coming out with it. Like, just stuff like that, man. They're being really generous, and I'm all for it. That's really cool. It's a way to make some of these units viable on harder content, longer content, like the Legendary Goku event and stuff. Not to say he'll be good there, but viable at least, I guess. Key plus 2 and defense plus 50%. Additional plus attack and defense 50% if there's a Vegeta family category ally on your team. Oh, wow. Very cheeky. I like how they said Vegeta family and not Hybrid Saiyan as well. So you're like forced to run this card in a position where it can be alongside an actual Vegeta family ally. Ideally, I guess, a Trunks. We'll see how the Trunks works out, but very cheeky. I wouldn't be surprised if the Trunks is like the inverse for this part. 2 key, 50% attack, and the exact same other half, but for a Goku family ally. All right, let's go ahead and take a look, by the way, at the links. So Innocence, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Budding Warrior, Blazing Battle, and Golden Warrior. These are actually not bad links. These are not... Having Blazing Battle and Golden Warrior is very good. That's very good for the LR, because those are links that the LR is able to proc. Now, the issue with the Goten is, like, if you have STR Goten, you 100% run STR Goten over this card, and there's no debate, right? Because the Goten is so good at generating ki, having the links and stuff like that. But this is a very good secondary option, among others, but a very good option if you're looking for another unit to link with LR, Gohan, and Goten. Or Gohan... And yeah, Goten. I felt like I said Gohan or Goten and Trunks, excuse me. Anyways, that being said, and Budding Warrior, Kamehameha, Super Saiyan, that's a good link set, I'd say. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the Trunks card. So this is how the Trunks was initially. STR types enemies. Oh, yeah. So yeah, the Trunks is definitely going to be an inverse of the Goten, 100%. Very lazy way for them to do it, but they do it a lot with Goku and Vegeta cards, so why not? Excuse me, STR types lose 20%. That's obviously going to go 40. Huge damage, probably will raise defense indefinitely, because they're going to be cheeky with it, watch. And then he's going to have 50% attack. Also, I want to mention that these units, like the Goten, and presumably the Trunks, they're in a position where they had versus one enemy bonuses. Those are probably going away. And they literally, just to keep continuity, produced this Goten with the exact same style. Let's take a look. Yep, exactly. I figured. I don't mind it, though. I'm all for it, like I said. And since Trunks starts off with the attack, you can make the argument that he's better. But it is what it is. The thing is, Goten in a longer, harder event will start hitting a lot harder than the Trunks will. But Trunks will tank so much better. It's not even close in a harder, longer event. Man, pause. Anyway, super attack, supreme damage, raises defense, passive skill, key +2, and attack +50%. By the way, the thing about key +2 is that's actually quite good because it allows for this unit, especially when linked with a unit like Goten, where they can trigger a lot of the links like Golden Warrior, Blazing Battle, Budding Warrior, Super Saiyan, Innocence, that stuff. It allows for this unit, when it's in a position like that, since it doesn't have to prepare for battle or Shattering the Limit yet. I guess when it awakens again, it could pick up Shattering the Limit because it is barely an SSR now. It was a base SR. But it allows for them to kind of like simulate having links like that. So that's quite good. Key +2 and 50%. He gets an additional attack and defense +50% if there's a Vegeta family category ally on your team. This unit does trade out the link and pick up the money link. So things do change just a little bit as far as that's concerned. Not a whole lot. Money isn't something that I would say is even as remotely as common as the Kamehameha link. So you're not really going to have access to that a lot of the time. But it's still nice to just have awakenings for these units. So here's Videl. STR types had HP and defense +50%. So extreme damage to the enemy. By the way, Videl actually was a SR, so she's going TUR now, unlike the other cards. So she just was a support unit. She had a 70% chance to give allies 20% attack and defense. So let's see how she works out now. This is her art. Her art that's actually really good art. I like this a lot better than the previous one, personally anyway. So her leader skill is 2 key, 50% to all stats for STR types. Oh man, excuse me. Super attack causes supreme damage and greatly lowers the enemy's defense. Passive skill, key +1 and attack and defense, +20% for each movie heroes category ally on your team. Max of 3 key and 60% attack and defense. I like how they capped it at that. I get the 3 key. Maybe they should have let her go up to 80%. I don't know. But she also has a great chance for allies to have +30% attack and defense, 70% chance to offer 30% attack and defense, having the base 60 and 60 to attack and defense if you're on a movie hero team or if you have a few movie hero allies. She also has key +3, allowing her to, again, simulate having key links with a specific unit, especially on movie heroes where she's not going to have access to Battlefield Diva, stuff like that. Stuff like that as commonly as she would on like Peppy Gals, for example. That's the thing. So really what they did with this card is they made her a support unit for movie heroes, but also in the process limited her usability a bit. She does have money, which I talked about how it's not a very common link. You're not gonna. It still isn't very common. It's not something you're gonna be looking forward to most of the time. It's there if you want it, I guess. She has Shattering the Limit, which is, other than Blazing Battle, her best link. Some of the other stuff is triggerable as well. But really, we have a card who just got more limited. Whereas before, she could have been a viable option for like Peppy Gals. Now, not so much. She can still function as a support unit for 30% attack and defense. But she's not going to be getting her anywhere near her best with the 60% if you use her in a scenario like that. But if you are using her on movie heroes as an off-rotation support, she'll function quite well for the turns that she actually does proc her additional attack and defense +30% for allies, including herself, by the way. So that's going to help her too. So that being said, that is the entire breakdown for the new units. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe if you were new. Make sure you check out the videos down below, including but not limited to LR Frieza and Mecha Frieza and King Cold, excuse me, and Gohan and Goten as well. And I'll catch all of you guys in the next one.